Good thing it's not a direct hit.
That's right. I think, what, 40, 50 people rescued today across the eastern seaboard just because of the effects of Aaron. Menacing storm here. Again, only the western periphery getting picked up on the radar here from land. But this storm's a powerful one, but it's not going to make a direct hit here in the lower 48, fortunately. But again, pretty close to the Outer Banks, North Carolina, and that's why there are problems there. For us, thunderstorms here, or at least showers in southwest North Dakota. A little bit of that resulting in some wet streets. Dickinson right now with some of those showers. And maybe a rumble of thunder here and there, but severe weather chances fairly minimal. I think we have a chance here, but the highest potential will be in Montana, northern North Dakota here for tonight, late into the night here. Again, we'll see an isolated threat for severe weather with the scattered showers and storms continuing to come in out of Montana and develop into western and eventually central North Dakota. Again, a few showers, a few thunderstorms possible overnight. Not expecting a big severe weather outbreak by any stretch. Temps, we're down a couple degrees in Dickinson thanks to some of those rain showers, but still warm, 80 degrees, 79 in Bisman, 82 in Minot. Again, as mentioned earlier, some of us stay in the 70s for tonight. Southern North Dakota, northern South Dakota. Wind still south-southeasterly 15 to 25. A bit of a wind shift here back through Montana, far western North Dakota. Again, the focal point, again, a possibility for some of those showers forming into the night. Highest dew points this year, and it has happened several times, like in Bismarck at 74, back on July 3rd, the 26th, August 8th, and today. Dew points in the 70s, not too common here in the northern plains. It happens, but it has been really an oppressive day. This whole summer has been wet. Drought cycles, we don't get dew points in the 70s too often, so that just tells you right here that we have had a fairly wet and green summer overall. Got off to a rough start, but then that drought really being erased the past month or so. We are still continuing with some smoke. Again, western United States wildfires, Montana, Idaho, northern Nevada, Colorado. That smoke continues to sweep into the northern plains. Most of it, though, is aloft. However, again, air quality in the moderate classification here on the AQI from Montana into far western North Dakota. Most of us there, pretty good classification of air. That's good to hear. Meanwhile, temperature trend, let's talk about the next 6 to 10 days, really into next week with that blob of cold air. And I say cold because highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s, low 40s by Sunday into Monday. That moves into the Ohio Valley, but it's also going to steer some moisture from the Gulf back into the desert southwest. The monsoon really getting going. That monsoon meaning a wind shift here. And again, favorable for moisture in the desert states, the Intermountain West as well. Don't think we're going to see much around here, though. Still remaining dry through a majority of next week. So we're heading into a drier pattern. Good for harvesters, and that may carry on for a while. Overnight lows for tonight, again, 60s and low 70s. Tomorrow, not as hot, still above norm by a couple of degrees. Normal high 83. Will be in the mid-80s for most here. And for Saturday, how's that? Looking pretty good. And there's Sunday, highs in the 60s. That's going to be refreshing. I did a social media experiment asking, did you like today's weather or do you want Saturday and Sunday's weather? I'd say 95%, Alan, say they prefer the weekend outlook. And lows in the morning, refreshing, mostly in the 40s. Sign of early fall.
Nobody's going to complain about being comfortable. That's the way it is.
That's right.